So welcome to another episode of NBA 2K16 News with your host, Shakedown 2012. 2K Sports and Visual Concepts are giving away $250,000 for the winners of a Pro-Am tournament. Does this seem a little outlandish to you? Well, it is. It's absolutely crazy. And for the winners, you also receive a trip to the 2016 NBA Finals. It can't get any better than that. But I do have a lot of questions. But before we do that, let's discuss all the details. You'll have 16 qualifying rounds, 2 preseason practice rounds, one passed last week on January 30th. The next is February 6th, so you get a chance to practice with your team. The true qualification starts February 15th. Just playing gives your team a chance to qualify, but you must win 4 games during the round. Your team will be graded in the game recap with your score, your average teammate grade, and it's all based on your team's overall stats. Only your best 4 games are going to count. They'll count towards your team's standings. Your combined point total for your top 4 wins will be used to rank you. The top team for each event will earn a slot in the Road to the Finals tournament. So what you're competing for is a slot to compete for the Road to Finals tournament. If you forfeit or basically quit games, this will disqualify you from further play. So try not to be backing out of games just so you can link up with some friends and slaughter them. And that leads me right into my question section of this video. Question number 1. Do they make you aware of your disqualification, or will teams that back out of games be playing for no reason and unaware that nothing they do will count? Question number 2. Will the best teams be selected, or is it really the luckiest teams to play the worst teams in the tournament? Like, if I get lucky and just play against the worst possible teams and get the best grades, will that automatically give me a slot in the Road to Finals tournament just because I'm playing against the worst teams? I mean, if it's based on your game recap of your average teammate grade and your overall stats, then wouldn't it be more beneficial to play against the worst teams possible so you can get the best stats? Just a question. Question number 3. Will you receive more points for playing against higher ranked teams? I mean, that would seem to make more sense. So if you defeat a really good team but get lower teammate grades and lower stats because, you know, you went up against a really good team but you still won, will you end up with a higher ranking? I mean, to me, that would make better sense. Question number 4. Can you play for multiple teams? I mean, this will ultimately increase your opportunity to win $50,000. So as a commentator on YouTube, I can potentially play for an unknown number of teams, including my own. And doesn't that really give me an unfair advantage? Just another question. And finally, question number 5. Will there be a punishment for boosting or boosters in general? I mean, there are teams that know how to link up and play each other. So if you know how to push the button at the same time and link up and play against your friends, and you're linking up to play against friends that are going to allow you to, they're just going to lay down and let their friends destroy them, you know, is this going to be monitored? I mean, how is it going to be monitored? You know, I guess at the end of the day, we just want to make sure that the best teams get selected. So these are just a few questions of mine. If you guys know the answers to these questions and you can help me out in the comment section, please do so. If you want to hit me up over Twitter, follow me on Twitter at Shakedown2012. As always, thank you guys for watching. Smack that like tab to show your support. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. And I will be back with some more NBA 2K16 news for you guys later. They should have like trophies, man, like Call of Duty. Like if you get 10 player of the games in the Pro-Am, you know what I'm saying, then you unlock something cool, you know, you get some kind of thing with it, you know, like something that nobody else has.
The unlockables for Pro-Am could have been,
Unbelievable.
they could have went crazy with it.